Yo, 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 what's up, live? Brotherhood in the building. It's a late night live. Probably don't get too many viewers right now, but we going to put it on a. But is a contradictory word. However, we are going to put it in our podcast and put it on YouTube. Maybe put it on TikTok. What's the word with TikTok? They say TikTok got to be sold or shut down. Too much information on TikTok. But Hood Ho Movement got 18,000 followers over there, so we need to direct that traffic somewhere. But anyway, I want to comment right quick on a lot of trending news. We already know Trump won and all that hoopla going on about that. Hold on, bro, I'm on live. And all that hoopla going on about that, which is cool. You know, it is what it is. When it comes to stuff like that, like I kind of knew Trump was gonna win anyway. But no matter who I like, it's irrelevant of me having a dog in the fight when it comes to something like that, because the president of the United States is really considered the most powerful person in the world, and it's really people that's sitting back, running the world or want to run the world, fighting over the world. Like, who else has aspirations to just take over the world? Like, people is trying to barely take over their block. Like, in the hood, formerly known as Terrytown, we call it the town now. And I interviewed Carl Mack before, the one who named it Terrytown back in the day. But anyway, we call it the town now, over eastern Chicago. It is a black-owned block, a block entirely owned by the people, from 75th and Yates to 75th and Phillips, where the Corey Event Center at, where we was doing the youth program with the chess and all that. But anyway, I did want to comment on a lot of trending topics, because it's my turn to burn, baby. And I got to talk my shizzle. And I'm qualified, founder of Hood Hope Movement. We've been boots on the ground for over a decade. You know what I'm saying? We done supported a lot of different situations with regard to the advancement of our people, and we focus on the youth. We got movies out, music, books, Google Hood Hope Movement, and all that. So, now, Chicago is always trending about something. And it's the headquarters of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And real quick, let me comment on him right quick before I move on and get deep in this live and give you a reason to share it. Share it because this information is very valuable and it can help the people, period. I'm solution driven. I'm not just coming on here talking about, oh, we killing, oh, we snitching, oh, it's going down, blah, 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 with no solution. Okay? But I mentioned the Honorable Minister because he's living right now. Let's celebrate our people while they still living. They say give them their flowers while they're here. Hold on, that boy just came on out of nowhere. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut that off right quick. Let me cut that off. Boom. So, we're giving their flowers when they gone. Like me and my son, Pending Million, Spruce Sensei, we was discussing the King Von mural and the significance of it and why it should be up or why it shouldn't be up. And it's gone now. But his music and legacy will live on and stuff like that. And, he was young when he transcended. So, a lot of us do a lot of stuff when we're young that when we get older, we wouldn't do, because it's called maturity. It's called growth and development. Okay? So, and some people, I do immature stuff sometimes, and I'm an elder. I'm an OG. So I'm not perfect. I'm saying? I'm not exempt from being human, even though I am very highly spiritually orientated. So anyway, with that out the way, we've been talking about snitching with regard to Young Thug coming home, this YSL Woody stuff, and how is he even still YSL Woody? Why he's not just Woody? How you still affiliated with something after you committed treason? See, I'm not in support of the criminal activity with regard to genocidal behavior. What is genocide? Genocide is the systematic destruction of a race. That's called genocide. And some type of behavior is genocidal. We are being targeted. This is not a conspiracy. This is facts. That's why organizations like Hood Hope Movement exist. That's why the Black Panthers had to start. That's why the Nation of Islam started. That's why Prophet Noble Drew Ali was sent, who founded the Moorish Science Temple of America, and thanked the Creator and the Ills and Bays for their ways. And so, with that said, when we talk about this stuff, and get the book, The Snitch Factor by Brotherhood on Amazon. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Get that book, The Snitch Factor by Brotherhood on Amazon, because I'm going to come out with The Snitch Factor Part 2. We want to talk about this stuff because Young Thug is home now, and Gunna, all them told on tape. Like, we got to really identify what is snitching and what is a solution to it. Now, the reason why I put Lil Durk name in this, not just the clickbait, because all these people not even from Chicago talking about Chicago. Really don't care about Durk, don't know him, all that. You know what I'm saying? The stuff they be talking about, they don't know and they don't care. They just want views and all that. And YouTube is not on our side. What do I mean, our side? Who is us? Who is not like us? Who is R? R is the people that's promoting positivity. R is the people that's promoting staying out of jail, taking care of your family, etc. YouTube is still broadcasting the guns, the everything. They, you know, it's just they not trying to stop nothing. So when we point at the responsibility, you see what I'm talking about. Let's talk about responsibility. See, even in the court system, and I'm going to end this, y'all, because this is just a snippet. This is just a snippet of how I'm going to go in, because I'm going to take notes, do a little bit more research. I might have a guest with me, but we going in on this, and I'm going to get to the meat of this thing here, but I want the latest groundwork right quick. I want the latest foundation. When we talk about brothers like King Von, may he rest in peace. When we talk about brothers like FBG Duck, may he rest in peace. And shout out to me. I had a youth center over there on 61st and St. Lawrence back in the day. And it's showing me I got a slow connection, y'all, so I'm doing the best I can right now. But anyway, beyond all that, like I say, Google Hood Hope Movement. Beyond all that is we take pride in our city. But like T.I. was saying, it's not Chicago against Atlanta. I don't have a dog in that fight when it comes to OTF against Rondo and them or whatever was allegedly going on. Both of them and all of them are my brothers. All of them are my people. All of them are my youngins. All of them are my little bros. In Atlanta, when I was in Atlanta, I kind of admired the South a little bit because they call the young brothers soldiers. That's just they slang they use in Atlanta. They call them soldiers. And so our people are against the same enemy all over. What enemy am I talking about? I'm talking about incarceration, y'all. I'm talking about addiction. I'm talking about oppression and depression. I'm talking about assassination of our leaders all the way back to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Patrice Lumumba, the incarceration of Nelson Mandela, etc. Why am I talking about this? It's relevant and it's prevalent and it's going on right now. So it's a lot I want to say. It's a whole lot. And I'm going to get it out. This is just a little snippet. This is just part one, a teaser to get y'all involved in what I'm unfolding. Listen, man, it's not too late. Not too late what? Not too late to save a person who haven't been saved. Man, Big Dirk. Shout out to Big Dirk. And I don't know his Muslim name, or I would say his Muslim name, but people know him by Big Dirk because that's Lil Durk's father. He came home after serving 25 years, a quarter of a century, incarcerated, to his family, finally. And then his son got killed, which was Dirk's brother, D-Thang, or whatever the brother name was. No disrespect. It's just so much going on. We can't keep up with all this unless you really deep off into it. But I mentioned that to say that it was showing the power of a father in his son's life. The brother was converting to more spiritual stuff and reaching out for peace and giving back and etc. And right then, his karma came, or they came and got him, or whatever was going on. I'm not the judge. I don't have on a black robe. I'm not picking a dog in the fight. May God be the judge. Because the judge is judging anyway, but God got to put something on that judge's heart. We thought Young Thug was out the game. All type of murders and conspiracies and snitches and thousands of witnesses and buffoonery and foolishness going on. And somehow this bro came home. Perhaps maybe he could be on some positive. Maybe. I thought when you get incarcerated, you sit down and read and wake up. Look how Gucci Man came home. Look how Boosie came home. Where's a studio in the community? Because we know what's going on in the hood and what the hood need. We ain't slow or stupid. I got free studio time for the trenches. I ain't no famous rapper. I ain't got no lot of money. I know brothers that do free videos. Shout out to Shawbody, Us Before Me. Where's these big hats with free stuff for the hood if they really care about the hood and shouting all this hood stuff? Never trust a hood person that can't go back to their hood. That's what they be calling out Whack 100 about. But anyway, this ain't about that. But we mentioning that a little bit because these are clout chasers. These are culture vultures, not just Adam 22 and Vlad, who is of a whole nother race and really ain't got a damn thing to do with it. These other people that's not from Chicago, they want to talk about all our stuff going on. What's going on in your hood and what you doing to fix it? At least people like me is attempting to put my part in to fix it. Look at that there. Oh my God, hold on. Come on now. We've been on that. So I was moved by the Spirit to get on live tonight. Because guess what, y'all? They locked up R. Kelly for whatever that man did. I don't know what he did. It's a lot of speculation and just a big mess. I don't know what he did. I know he maybe did something, who knows? But he's incarcerated, bottom line. And that man said, oh my God, y'all killing me with this. Like, it just sounded kind of innocent to me. Because I was wrongfully convicted, and I know that sound. So I ain't saying he didn't do something. Like, he do like him young. Everybody know that from Aaliyah. He like him young. And so, you know, it's a difference between rape and statutory rape. It's a difference between interstate trafficking and all this bull crap. I'm not justifying nothing. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying he one of our biggest celebrities that got locked up. So back in the day, Chicago actually had a major record label here. Was Jive Records. That's who signed R. Kelly when he was with Public Announcement. He used to literally sing in the subway downtown Chicago and blew all the way up like that and really wasn't doing nothing for the hood. I can't name a damn thing in Chicago that R. Kelly got for the people. I'm not saying he wasn't giving back here and there like Jennifer Hudson do or like Ye do or like Michael Jordan did or whatever, but where's something brick and mortar? Where's a store, a business, a studio, a record label, a clothing line, something here in the place y'all call Chirac. And these people from here, billionaires from here, off 79th Street, yay, from Chicago, it's deep. So why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this because we're talking about responsibility and accountability. Mama Duck is suing everybody known to man with regard to her son. She's sliding through the courts. She's sliding with paperwork. Suing the record label because the record label is the main one responsible for any drill music. Unless you just putting it out yourself on YouTube. And now YouTube responsible. Because YouTube could ban drill music and be like, you can't get on our platform with this foolishness. And not really call it drill music foolishness, but in a real hip-hop person like me and an OG, I really have no way to define it. I'm not going to call it foolishness because I used to rap gangster rap or whatever too. So it is what it is. That's what it is. But it's not, it is what it is. That's what it is. So, but I'm saying they eating off of it, paying their bills or whatever, making out the hood. The record label is the one pushing that. They the one, that's the boss. That's the one who signed their check. We talking about the big ones, not people just on YouTube talking their own talk and they ain't got no bagging. And there's people that do that too. But even they are influenced by what's selling, what's trending, what's viral. It's not a lot of originality going on, period, out here, let alone in the industry. So, y'all, I got all that out, and that was real good. So now, I'm just going to say what I'm on, but it's going to be some more to it. In the spirit of Lil Durk. In the spirit of Big Durk, a father who came home after serving 25 years incarcerated and came home on something positive and instilling spiritual concepts into his son and being a father and, doing what fathers do. I'm a father. Shout out to all fathers. In the spirit of Lil Durk, a celebrity he grew up without his father. A lot of his homies and brothers got killed, and he was surrounded by betrayal and snitching and misunderstanding and misguidance and foolishness that OGs like me left behind, that they grew up in. Come on now. Listen to me one time, please. These young brothers are victims. Gang banging, drug dealing, and killing was going on before they was born. Before they were born, this was going on. And they were born into it. We didn't do nothing to stop it and shut it down. What are we shutting it down right now for the little babies being born right now? That's going to grow up and be a driller or grow up and be whatever. Now, I'm not saying that's not people doing something to stop it. It is. That's why you got Hood Hope Movement. So it's a lot of people doing something to stop it because we done figured that thing there out. And that's what it is. Those brothers were victims of poverty, victims of miseducation. Like Lauryn Hill was talking about miseducation of Lauryn Hill on her bestseller album. You know what I'm saying? One of the bestseller albums of all time. Like it was a book by Carter G. Woodson called The Miseducation of the Negro. So some of our people were miseducated, misled, misguided. Even Mayor Brandon Johnson, when they was questioning him about the donation that Durk made. That's how these people play games. So what? He gave me some money. So what? I don't got nothing to do with what they allegedly slid and all. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I used that money for what it was supposed to be used for and stay out my damn business. Because that's why. But anyway, he couldn't explain it like that because he's the mayor. So he told him, man, this is another example of a young black man going through it in the hood. This is what the mayor said. This man is very successful. He made it to be the mayor of one of the most powerful cities on earth, Chicago. This is what he said about Durk. And he's correct. Durk is just famous. It's a lot of Durks out here. A lot of our little brothers is involved in debauchery, in treachery, in murder, in sliding, in backdooring. He's just famous. Man, listen. Woman, listen. Sister, listen. Brother, listen. In the name of anybody who likes Durk, all these people talking about free Durk, that's up to God in my eyes. I ain't got to do with that. But I'm not mad. All these people that liked his music, his real hardcore fans, especially us in Chicago, who support our youth, making it out the hood and dropping music. And sometimes we might not agree with all their lyrics, but we still celebrate them. Polo, G Herbo, and all our guys from Chicago, Recipes, Juice WRLD, etc. Durk was pushing peace at the time of his incarceration. Durk was giving back in the community at the time of his incarceration. Correct me if I am wrong. I love correction because it makes me a better person. So, there you have it. We are continuing the mission that our brother was on before his incarceration. We can't let his efforts be in vain. We can't let these people think they can just come snatch people from us and say we gonna give them justice. We don't care what y'all talking about. We don't care what y'all talking about. We don't care he was young and dumb and you young and dumb and you make mistakes, and even if the family forgive him and all that, we the one gonna give justice. Y'all ain't got no power to say what we gonna do with somebody who grew up in y'all community and suffered from a result of what the enemy is doing to our community. These drugs and guns ain't coming out of nowhere. It's not raining guns and drugs. It's no coincidence. So with that said, y'all, appreciate any comments, any shares, any likes. Peace.